Okay, my perspective on the state of the 60-meter dash as of Friday, 1 March 2024. So I've made a few playlists covering different track events and swimming events, pool swimming, like competitive lap swimming. And so it's like, I should do perspective, like do a brief perspective piece. For me, I'm Tanis Leonhardi. It's my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi. It's my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. I am a she, her, hers of Seattle child. And I provide a brief perspective on the 60-meter dash track event. Let's start with something that might be relevant, or at least theoretically is. It is live. So for the 2024 World Indoor Championships in Scotland, it is live in Scotland per the Eurosport results. So I actually was like, oh look, Noah Lyles is super fast, and he was. And then the results updated with another heat. And I was like, okay. And there were a couple of people who were faster than him, and I was like, okay, that YouTube video you just made is, I thought it was already done. Okay. So it is currently, as of this year, today, live, for the men anyway, in Scotland, Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom. And so it is part of the World Indoor Track and Field Championships program by World Athletics as of current. It is shorter than the 100-meter dash. Why? I think with this event personally, it's in my life experience. So I started running with myself as my own coach in January 2006. I'm a middle distance runner primarily. My upbringing was sprinting for soccer, and I've also sprinted as part of a rugby team. And so from the soccer perspective, the 60-meter dash is like, well, it makes more sense than a 100-yard dash because we're not going to be running the whole field. That's just the reality kind of the sport. Right, we can do that, but like if you want something that's like actually more relevant, a 60-meter dash versus a 100-meter dash makes sense for the sport of soccer. However, from the track and field, outdoor track and field perspective, which I competed for my high school for one season, was the track is longer outdoor than it is indoor, at least depending on where one's running. So for indoor facilities, the 60 meters, like the straightaway, it might be a little bit longer than the straightaway of the track because they tend to be shorter. So the point with the 60-meter dash and the 100-meter dash is for it to be a straightaway performance, meaning they just run straight. And so taking into account resources, I think it's a good track event. Though some people are like, why is it even contested? And I was like, well, what is it? The NFL put out a National Football League of the United States of America, which is American football, not soccer, emphasizing the importance of the 40-yard dash. So it's a reminder of, just because the 100-meter dash is standard in outdoor track and field doesn't mean it's really applicable. Aside from that, right, the 60-meter dash is something that's more palpable or meaningful for team sports, speaking from my own experience. I competed in soccer for 9 years. So, yeah, in that sense, if a American footballer were to want to run a track and field event, right, to show off how fast they are, there's no better pick than the 60-meter dash. There we go. So that's kind of putting it through an American filter and a non-American filter, because football is a worldwide sport, I have found, living on a rock in the middle of the ocean in North America and in Africa. So that's my perspective, me, Tanis Leonhardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi, and this is my perspective on the state of the 60-meter dash as of Friday, 1 March 2024.